Hello and welcome to the LCTV News. I'm Mukala Kabongo. In this edition of the LCTV News, plastic bag ban in Lynn, Khmer flag raising ceremony, New England Regional of Carpenters demonstration at City Hall, sit down with Cultura Latina Dance Academy, and more. In a 2-0 vote, the Board of Health voted to ban single-use plastic bags in the city of Lynn. The ordinance is set to go into effect September 1st. Originally, it was planned to go into effect on July 1st. Setting it to go into effect on September 1st allows merchants to have more time to use their inventory of plastic bags. With this ordinance, shoppers will have the option of either bringing their own reusable bags. Currently, there are 96 communities across the state that have a plastic bag ban in place. Earlier this month, Stop & Shop employees went on strike after talks with workers broke down. Stop & Shop employees chanted and discouraged shoppers from entering the store. Negotiations broke down after workers pushed for major concessions in workers' pension, health plans, as well as holiday and sick time. Stop & Shop managers declined to comment on the situation at this time. Also, Stop & Shop workers declined to comment due to not having their union rep present. LCTV sent a crew to Stop & Shop to capture the protest.
Everywhere we go, people want to know who we are, so we tell them, we are the union, mighty, mighty union, mighty, mighty union.
As of last night, a tentative agreement has been reached between the two sides. On April 10th, shortly after midnight, 32-year-old Anthony Betancourt was shot and killed on Williams Ave. Lynn police responded to a call on 72 Williams Ave where they found Betancourt laying on the sidewalk, shot in the back. Betancourt was taken to Salem Hospital where he was pronounced dead. This according to Essex County District Attorney's Office. No arrests have been made and the incident remains under investigation. On Wednesday night, a Lynn man was arrested on Lawton Ave for heroin and cocaine trafficking charges. 28-year-old Jose Arias was charged with trafficking over 100 grams of heroin, over 18 grams of cocaine, trafficking, disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and warrants. Arias' arrest was a result of an investigation by the Lynn Police Drug Task Force Office conducting surveillance as part of an investigation, according to Lieutenant Michael Kimmick. Police searched Arias' apartment where they seized 30 grams of cocaine, $225 in cash, and drugs and paraphernalia. The estimated street value of the seized drugs are $13,700. 2 men were arrested early Thursday morning on gun charges in connection with the shooting incident on Rogers Ave. Ishmael Pegora was charged with carrying a loaded firearm, possession of a firearm without a firearm identification card, possession of a large capacity weapon, feeding device, and receiving stolen property. Delis Encarnacion was charged with unlawful possession of ammo without a firearm identification card. Lynn police found the 2 suspects in the backyard of a home on Rogers Ave. No one was harmed during the shooting. April 22nd is Earth Day, and City Council members Brian Fields, along with school committee member Jared Nicholson and Lynn School Superintendent Dr. Patrick Tutwiler, spoke with elementary students about this year's Earth Day poster contest.
Does anybody know what today is? What is it? What's today? Earth Day! Awesome. That's exactly why we're here today, because we have a contest for all of you and for all second graders throughout the entire city of Lynn. Not everybody has been throwing their litter in the barrels, and that's why we're here today, because we need you to teach everybody, not just second graders, not just third graders, not just high school kids, but everybody, people as old as me, and as old as Mrs. Nicholson, and as old as Dr. Tutwiler, whether you live in this city of Lynn, or you're just visiting, that it's not okay to litter.
Who sees litter sometimes? Yeah, we see it. People, it's happening. How does it make you feel when you see litter? Bad? Sad? Exactly. And so that's why we're asking for your help to tell everyone that littering is not okay.
So you have, I believe it's a week, 1 week, find out 1 week to channel your artistic fluids into something that's really meaningful and really awesome with this poster contest. All the second graders in the Lynn Public Schools are doing this contest.
The annual Good Friday procession made its way around Lynn this past Friday. LCTV's David Riley has more on this.
Since 2007, St. Joseph's Church has held a reenactment of the crucifixion of Jesus Christ that starts at Lynn Common and winds through downtown Lynn to Green Street. What started 12 years ago with 500 onlookers has grown to an annual event that shuts down streets and attracts well over 1,000 people. An actor portraying Jesus carries a 50-pound cross while being whipped and mocked by Roman soldiers, stopping every so often for a moment of prayer and to mark one of the stations of the cross. Months of planning lead to this 3-hour event. Costumes and props are created, actors are cast, and a slew of volunteers are enlisted to help with the parade route. The procession ends at St. Joseph's Parish Center on Green Street, where the final scene of the crucifixion was played out with Jesus' death. After this, a statue of Christ is led to St. Joseph's, where a mass is held. David Riley Jr., LCTV News.
The 10th annual Legislative Awareness Breakfast took place at the Lynn Police Station on Thursday, April 11th, and LCTV was on hand.
Good morning. My name is Michael McGee-Mayor. I'm the Chief of Police in Lynn. I'd like to thank you all for coming here today. This is the 10th year of our partnership with the Shannon Grant.
Given the definition at work here, are you all feeling like you're among family? Do those feelings extend to me?
13 years ago, I was a sergeant in charge of the gang unit at Lynn, and I was just looking over some numbers, and we talk about community partnerships. 13 years ago, we had over 1,600 gang members of Lynn and 27 different active gangs, and today we're at approximately 200 with 10 identified gangs. So that is some significant progress in the city of Lynn. And
The annual Khmer flag-raising ceremony in preparation for Khmer New Year took place at Lynn City Hall, and LCTV was on the scene for the ceremony. Mayor McGee, along with City Councilor member Hong Nut, joined the Khmer community for the annual Khmer flag-raising ceremony that took place at City Hall on April 9th.
It's your home, and I'm so happy to see so many of you here today and to celebrate and honor our flag-raising ceremony today.
I want to say, as we come to celebrate over the next couple of weeks the New Year's, the Cambodian New Year, it's great to have everyone here in City Hall.
The ceremony showcased Lynn's ongoing efforts in uniting the community.
And I'm so happy to see everyone take your time to be here with us, love each other and work together so well. I'm so proud, I'm so honored. That's what I always want to see. And this is a great city, and we want to make sure we all live peacefully and happily together.
The Cambodian community in Lynn plays a major role in Lynn's diversity and inclusion.
The Cambodian community is such a strong and rich part of the city of Lynn. We're such a great community, and it's wonderful to share this special occasion with all of you.
Center Board held its annual job fair at Lynn City Hall Square. Residents from Lynn and surrounding cities were on hand for the fair.
All right, hi, welcome to the second annual job fair here at Centerboard Incorporated. And we're glad to have all the vendors and companies that are behind me offering opportunities in the entry level, mid-level, and even high-level positions. And we are excited again and looking forward to more of these kinds of events here at Centerboard. We're trying to get people into the next step in terms of financing and work and help them to build their career so they're able to move forward. So this is one of the focus points that we use to get people into entry-level jobs and many other positions. But again, welcome to Centerboard.
The Cultural Latina Dance Academy hosted its second annual Paint Night Festival at Lynn Arts. LCTV sent a crew to capture the festivities. Children and parents gathered at the Lynn Arts for the second annual Cultural Latina Dance Academy Paint Night fundraiser.
So the purpose of this fundraiser is to gather funds to help keep our tuitions and costs of the academy low so anybody can afford it. What we're doing is just kind of having everybody from the family, from the children to mom and teens, so they can come in and have a family time, paint and have a great time.
This is one of many fundraising events that Cultural Latina Dance Academy puts together throughout the year in order to raise funds for their dance program and to keep tuitions low.
We try to do different kind of fundraisers throughout the year, but this Paint Night, it's the second one. So we did one last year in December, and this is our very second that we do. One of the moms have gone to a paint night, and she thought that it would have been a great idea because people love art, they love painting, and it's a great way to have everybody together.
With the success of the Paint Night, Yaya is hoping more residents show up to future Paint Night events as well as other fundraising events that will be hosted by the Dance Academy.
It's been great. We do have a lot of people that even they're not coming, they love to donate. So we might not have a lot of people, but we do have some supporters, so this is great.
During April vacation, students took part in the Antonio Anderson Skills Academy basketball camp at Lynn English High. LCTV spoke with coaches about the camp.
Christian, show. You extend all the way out. I mean, you know, day one's usually introduction to camp, just seeing what they know, seeing how hard they work, helping them understand how hard you need to work to be a better basketball player. And today, mostly defense. We're going to do some shooting a little bit. Nobody likes working hard, but they love the results. And I think they see the results throughout the years when they get on their actual school teams and they start producing more than they were doing before they started coming to camp. They're doing great. You know, it's hard to just come to camp for a week when you're on vacation. A lot of kids want to probably sit home, play video games all day. But for them to wake up every morning and come put that work in just shows that they have the right mindset to be great student athletes.
Don't be satisfied being mediocre. Don't be satisfied being okay. If you want to be satisfied being okay, basketball is not the sport you want to play. Right? If you want to be mediocre and just be average, you're going to be average.
I mean, you just want to improve in everything every year. You know what I mean? One year it's your left hand, another year it's your jumper, other year it's getting to the cup. You just want to get better every single year. That's really it.
How many of you in fourth grade? Third grade? Second grade? Right? I'll give you some advice. When I was your age in the second grade, right? I started on the 6th grade team in second grade. I love basketball.
LCTV sent a crew to Facto Leary Middle School for the Stop the Violence 3-on-3 tournament. The tournament is part of an ongoing initiative by Stop the Violence to combat youth violence.
All right, here we are. We're at the Stop the Violence Lynn 3-on-3 basketball tournament. Keeping Lynn kids busy is something that we do. We got our committee out here helping out, doing the stuff. We got everyone's out here. We're here right now. We got the middle school division. We got middle school and high school here because we think that they're really important to keep those kids busy in the city and just make that, you know, they're doing positive things in the city, and it works out good for them. But today, like we said, we had the 3-on-3 basketball tournament, one of our many events that we do with Stop the Violence Lynn, and today we had a great turnout. We had about 15 teams today, so 15 teams of 4 kids, so we had a great number of kids that come out. But like we said, you know, this has been great to keep the kids busy and not getting in trouble and running the streets and stuff like that there. You know, we started this program about 6 years ago, and it's turned out really good.
Hey, good afternoon, guys. This is Antonio Gutierrez coming to you from Fecht O'Leary, the gym. We got the 3-on-3 Stop the Violence Lynn basketball tournament for middle school, high school kids. This has been going on for about 6 years. I'm one of the co-founders of Stop the Violence Lynn. I'm also the Lynn Youth Street Outreach advocate, street worker and stuff. So, you know, we've been going on for the last 6 years. This isn't the only event that we do. We're just trying to, you know, set the tone, you know, for the summer and stuff, and set a good vibe for the kids, giving them something to do. We have other events that are coming up. If you look around, you know what I mean, I'm sure you're going to move around. You're going to see some of the members are here. You got John Ford, Coach Holy and stuff, and you know, we got Maria, we got Ebony, we got Evie over there. So, you know, we got a few of the members here and stuff, and I mean, the kids are having a blast. The thing about this is just trying to bring a positive vibe to Lynn. So, you know, if you're around, listen, look us up on Facebook, Stop the Violence Lynn. You'll see what the events that are coming up. Come out, get involved in them. Thank you.
The New England Regional Council of Carpenters held a demonstration at Lynn City Hall to highlight tax fraud and its effect on the construction industry. LCTV caught up with the carpenters to find out more about their movement. The New England Regional Council of Carpenters took to Lynn City Hall to bring to light the tax fraud that is affecting the construction industry.
We're here today to bring awareness towards tax fraud and wage theft. It's across the Massachusetts, it's about a $600 million plus industry, and in construction across the country, it's about $2.6 billion.
It's an estimated $700 million lost every year in the Commonwealth to tax and insurance fraud. That money that's lost in these communities where these large-scale construction projects are going on can come back in the form of revenue for schools, firefighters, police departments, the whole deal. So it's very important that we bring awareness to the issue and make a change and make sure it stops.
With these tax frauds, local neighborhoods lose funding that could be used to improve different city departments.
It's about fairness. It's about leveling that playing field. It's not an issue about union versus non-union. It's an issue that should matter to everybody. It's taking money out of education, it's taking money out of public services. And we're here to say, if you have to pay your taxes, why doesn't these other industries or these companies have to? It's a massive issue that has kind of been pushed off to the wayside, and it's up to, you know, us as a community, as a group, as an organization, as everybody, as citizens, as taxpayers, to make sure that everything is fair and equal.
You don't see it. You don't see it happening. It's not like, you know, if somebody robs a bank or robs a store, you see it. You know, this kind of thing happens. It's not talked about. It's, you know, it's just not out in front of everybody. So that's why we're out here today, to just bring awareness to it.
The Council of Carpenters are hoping with this demonstration, residents become aware of the effects of tax fraud and its impact on everyday taxpayers.
To say that there's $600 million that's being stolen from the state and municipalities is just, it's something that we can't just let go by the wayside. It's something that has to be drawn attention to, and it has to stop. A lot of people, if you talk to them, they don't even understand the issue. They think that everybody, you know, whether they're building something or planting a garden, that everything is on the up and up and fair and legitimate, but realistically it's not.
The Carpenters Union fights for workers, carpenters' rights every day, whether they're union or non. We represent all carpenters. You know, we're just kind of leading the charge here to get the word out and let everybody know. We do have a wage theft bill at the State House. We're hoping that that gets some movement. That's been up there, unfortunately, for a little longer than we have hoped, just kind of sitting there idle. You know, Lynn's done a great job in the city of passing their own wage theft ordinance, and I really give them a lot of credit for stepping up and making that happen.
On this week's Community Connector, we highlight the Big Time Ballers basketball showcase at Marshall Middle School. Here's this week's Community Connector.
Intense, but coach told us defense wins games, so we played D.
It feels amazing. Like I played here last year. It's a great environment. My man Simi, he did a great job on it, and I'm just blessed to have another one.
And we just want to play hard. I mean, we want to put on a show, but at the end of the day, it's about winning the game. So everyone got touches, but those that play hard and wanted to win got us the win. So I'm happy about that.
It's fun, but you know, sometimes you have to win, sometimes you have to lose. Nah, we weren't nervous. It was just showed and played.
First, I had a couple missed shots. Then I started feeling it. Coach told me I gotta have to carry my team, so that's what I did.
More than basketball, we're family, we brothers. You know what I'm saying? We got it on our skin. And now we're growing up, trying to help the kids do what we did, you know what I'm saying? This is bigger than basketball at the end of the day. The whole city came out, showed love and support, and you know, we here. Got this dub. We undefeated now, it's 3 in a row.
I mean, I bet it's emotional, man. They didn't have this many events for us growing up. I mean, we had a few things, but it's gotta be, I remember my last game like it was yesterday. So I know it's gotta be an emotional event. I'm sure I could see they were having fun. They were a little nervous at first, but at the end of the day, it's a good time to remember.
It's a great family tradition and an experience for, you know, all the kids to come out to win this, you know, a great level of basketball. It's great to see old faces, familiar faces, faces, you know, from the past, the present, and future. And this event just brings everybody together.
Thank you. Thank you. You already know.
Just want to shout out to my mom and dad. They've been there since day one, always pushing me and everything with schoolwork. And I'm just looking forward to better things for college.
Congratulations to Lynn English Senior Alonzo Linton and St. Mary's Senior Jalen Echeverria on being named to the USA Today first and second team All-State for the state of Massachusetts. Also, congratulations to Lynn English men's basketball coach Antonio Anderson, who was named USA Today Massachusetts Coach of the Year following the Bulldogs' 23-2 season that saw the Bulldogs capture the state championship title for the first time in school history. Congratulations to Kyrie Todd, who defeated Francisco Almoco Medel in the first round by knockout this past Friday. Todd improves his record to 8-1 with 6 knockouts. The Lynn English Bulldogs are 1-1 early in the baseball season after their 3-1 defeat against Medford. The Bulldogs' errors catapulted Medford to score all 3 of their runs. Lynn Classical scored 6 runs in the second inning in their 7-2 victory over Everett at Fraser Field. Classical pitcher Aiden Dow put together a strong outing on the mound for the Rams. Dow struck out 3 in 6 innings while allowing only 1 run on 7 hits. The Rams, who are 2-1, will take on Revere today. The Lynn English Lady Bulldogs softball team dropped to 1-2 on the season after losing back-to-back games to Medford and Somerville. The Bulldogs visit Malden on Monday and hope to get back in the winning column. St. Mary's Spartans ended their 2-game losing streak on Thursday after their 8-4 victory over Lowell Catholic in 8 innings. The Spartans put together a 4-run 8th inning to take the lead. Pitcher Avro Cabral went 4 innings for the Spartans, striking out 6 while allowing only 6 strikeouts. The Spartans take on Bishop Fenwick at Fraser Field today. Congratulations to Lynn Classical senior Nashawn Butler, who committed to play football at Framingham State University this fall. Mayor McGee sat down with LCTV for his monthly city update. Here is this week's city update.
Good afternoon. I wanted to take a couple of minutes to update you on what's happening here in Lynn. Spring has arrived and we're looking forward to longer and more sunny days and warmer weather. I'm sure we're all looking towards summer as the weather changes. We have many important and exciting things happening in the city as we move towards the summer. I first want to take a chance to recognize both the Lynn English boys basketball team, who won the MIAA Division I state championship last month, and the St. Mary's girls basketball team for winning the Division III Eastern Mass Championship as well. Congratulations to all the players, coaches, and parents and families. Job well done. The first phase of the redevelopment of the North Harbor site, which has been vacant for the last 30 years, began a few weeks ago. The construction of the new 48,000 square foot seawall, which is costing $1.4 million and will be paid by state grant money the city received, should be completed by early summer before it is transformed into 332 waterfront market rate apartments. On March 12th, the Lynn Area Chamber of Commerce hosted a transportation forum at the Lynn YMCA as part of the Lynn Transit Action Plan study. We were pleased to welcome Joseph Aiello, the chairman of the MBTA's Fiscal Control Board, Management Control Board, as the keynote speaker. The event was well attended by local developers, business owners, and members of the community, and I look forward to advocating for improved transportation for the residents of Lynn, looking towards an improved commuter rail system and rapid transit, as well as ferry service being reinstituted from Lynn to Boston. Last month, the Red Sox Foundation hosted a play ball clinic at Manning Field in partnership with the Roberto Clemente Foundation and Fisher College Baseball. It was a great opportunity for Lynn kids to get their skills ready ahead of Little League opening day, which are coming up over the next week or two. The Lynn Board of Health recently voted to ban single-use plastic bags here in the city of Lynn. The ban will go into effect on September 1st as part of an effort to be more environmentally friendly and reduce litter across the city. Shoppers will now have to bring their own reusable bags into the stores, or they'll be able to use the paper bags that will be provided at those stores. Lynn joins 96 other communities that have banned plastic bags. Those include Marblehead, Swampscott, Salem, Danvers, and Boston. Last week we hosted Student Government Day here in City Hall. It was a great opportunity for the students from all of the schools to interact with city officials. City councilors and school committee members were here as well and worked to make sure the students learn more about our city government. Registration for summer jobs, are now open. The Department of Parks and Recreations and the Lynn Special Needs Camp are looking for counselors for this summer. Please contact the Lynn DPW at 781-268-8000 for more information. The deadline to apply is May 3rd. Registration is also open for Lynn Youth Summer Jobs workers and supervisors. The Lynn youths between the ages of 16 and 21 are eligible to apply. Applications are available in the Office of Community Development and are due Friday, May 17th at 12:30 p.m. If anyone's interested, please reach out, and it's a great opportunity to connect with a summer job. And finally, Art Week is coming up on April 26th through May 5th. There's some really exciting and diverse opportunities to share in what's happening here in the arts in the city of Lynn. You can visit the link on screen for the calendar events, and that's being organized by the Downtown Lynn Cultura District and all of their partners. Again, hopefully you'll get a chance to enjoy the spring as summer approaches. Look forward to a healthy and happy spring and summer in the city of Lynn. Thank you.
On this week's Lynn Lowdown, I sat down with Cultural Latina Dance Academy. Here is this week's Lowdown. Welcome to the Lynn Lowdown. We got some special guests with me. We got trophies here. We got Cultural Latina Dance Academy Company, however you want to call it. Yaya Rodriguez, Jeremy Reyes, and Brenda Mahia. How's everybody doing today?
Great.
I understand you guys these trophies come from a competition that you guys just competed in a few weeks ago. Can you talk about that?
Absolutely. So, so these trophies are from the World Salsa Summit. So we just came back from Miami, where is the world events of salsa competitions, the biggest one.
Okay.
And so we went there and came back with 2nd and 3rd place.
How's that experience for you two? How's it just going to Miami and then seeing all the dances and stuff like that? How's that experience?
It was exciting and I think it was awesome. I want to do it again.
Yeah. How about yourself?
To me, I was pretty nervous because I was afraid that we weren't going to win anything. But we ended up winning something at least, and it was very fun.
Now, how long have you two been dancing?
Since I was probably 8 years by now.
Yeah, what got you into it? What made you decide, that was something that you wanted to do?
Yeah, yes, my mom.
Are you trying to tell me that mama forced you to do it, or you doing it out of the love of doing it?
She forced me to do it first, and then I started liking it, so I kept on doing it.
Yeah, and with these experiences, what are some things that you've learned that's kind of helped you along the way and other stuff that you do?
To never give up and stuff like to always do better do better than what you can do, and to always have high hopes and stuff.
Yeah. Face up, Brenda.
I've been dancing for 6 years, and me dancing, my parents forced me into doing it at first. But then the first week I started liking it, so they just kept letting me dance and stuff.
Yeah. What made you just stick with it? Because sometimes when our parents force us to do something, we kind of I don't want to do it no more. At some point, we want to quit. But what made you just stick to it and want to continue on?
Making new friends. I made new friends and stuff, and I just started having fun dancing and them teaching me how to dance.
Talk about when you first created this Cultural Latina Dance Academy. Since you're the founder, when you first created this, what was your vision? What were you trying to accomplish?
And when we first started this, it was really to come up with something that wasn't in the community, which it was dance for families who couldn't afford it. I wanted my son to be to dance because I was an instructor before. So I wanted him to dance, but everywhere that I would go, it was extremely expensive, and I couldn't afford it. So then that gave me the idea, why not create my own program where families can bring their kids and are able to afford for the dance professional training. Yeah, definitely. It was significant of it being in Lynn because Lynn is such a diverse community. How important was that just to have it here, because you can get a lot of kids from different backgrounds to participate in this? Absolutely. I think that was the major inspiration of opening in Lynn, or creating in Lynn. It's that Lynn is my second home. I was born and raised in the Dominican Republic, but I identify, from Lynn because I came here. I actually been living here longer than I was in my country. So it was necessary for me to create this program that was part of Lynn. Yeah. Now the opportunities that you're providing for young people like these two, how significant is that for you? Well, it is the major heart of the studio. We have two groups of people in the studio, which is what we call the regular people, the regular students that come in and dance and love just the environment of the school, the family environment that we have. And then we have the competition team, which is what they're involved in. Yeah. And then this is where we are exposing them to traveling and networking and learning how to go out there and try and learn and get to the next level. Okay. Now, Brenda, how many competitions have you been since you've been a part of this dance academy?
I think 4 or 5.
Four or five. Now, can you say which places that you've gone to that you was like, oh, this is probably the most exciting place I've been to, or just going out traveling in general?
Connecticut, Pennsylvania, and Miami.
Right,
And then here in Boston.
now, if I were to guess, which one would be your favorite? If I said Miami was your favorite spot, would I be correct in that guess?
Yeah.
Why is that? He shook his head too. Why was Miami your favorite spot besides the weather?
I mean, I just like palm trees. And I like taking pictures of them.
Yeah, definitely. Now, Brandon, talk about this whole experience for you. What it's like for you, just having your mom being the founder of it, and you kind of her forcing you into it, then you enjoying it. What's the experience been like for you?
It's been good. I like it, but it's sometimes tough because you have to learn something, and then you have to remember it. And then you have to have, because I do different classes, so you have to remember all of them. It's tough, but then when you're on the stage in front of a bunch of people, it's like so much fun.
Can you tell us the three classes that you were participating in?
I do bachata, merengue, and salsa.
All right, okay. How difficult was that at first, and then how, as you kept at it, did it kind of just get a lot smoother for you to transition from one to another?
Yeah. It was I think the hardest one would be the salsa, and then the second one would be bachata, and then the third would be merengue.
All right. Brenda, what's the hardest for you?
Salsa.
Salsa? Why is salsa difficult?
Because sometimes we dance really fast, and it's hard to keep up with the instructor. And it gets confusing sometimes. Yeah. And sometimes I get dizzy because we have to do a lot of spins.
Yeah. So now with you guys doing that, when you guys go to school, did some of your friends get interested because they see you guys do it, or do they ask you guys if you could teach them how you guys do it?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes. Do you guys think of starting a club at school or something for that, or is it just like nah?
I'm okay.
Okay, so what's next? What other competitions that you guys got coming up? What other events that you guys got coming up this year?
Well, competition-wise, we have Connecticut, which is the regional. So it's the regional of New England. So that's the one that we held first place last year, so that we got to go to Miami. Okay. So that's the next big one. We do a lot of local community performances. Yep. We're also constantly showcase. Okay. So with last year, I think we did about 38 performances throughout the community and around all Massachusetts. Okay. And then we did the 3 big ones, which it was the competitions. Oh, okay. So next, that's what we have.
And if anybody's interested or they want to get in contact, where could they find the information?
Absolutely. So we have a phone number. It's 781-922-1339. And we also have our website, which is cldalynn.org. And that's the best way to contact us.
All right, definitely. All right. Thank you guys for coming. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Maybe next time you guys come, give me a lesson or something.
Yes, definitely.
I can two-step a little bit.
Awesome.
All right, you guys been watching the Lynn Lowdown. I'm Mukala Kabongo. I want to thank Cultura Latina Dance Academy for being here, and we will see you guys another time. And now for some upcoming local events. Art Week begins on April 26th. The downtown Lynn Cultural District will kick off the first day with their transportation on the commuter rail platform from 3:30 p.m. until 6:30 p.m., followed by the Lynn Walking Shoe Tours at Lynn at Night at the Lynn Museum from 6 to 7 p.m. To find out more Art Week events, visit the LCTV website. Friends of Lynn in the Hot Beach will be holding its annual clean sweep on Red Rock Park from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. on April 27th. Cleaning supplies and refreshments will be provided to volunteers. The second annual Ironbound Food Truck and Music Festival will take place on Mount Vernon Street beginning at noon on April 27th. The annual Combined New Year celebration will be taking place on the Lynn Commons on April 27th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. LCTV's next Paramount film series will take place on Monday, May 13th. The movie choice for this month is Godzilla vs. Mothra. Doors open at 6:30, movie begins at 7 p.m. Free popcorn and beverages will be available. Thank you for watching the LCTV News. Like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and visit us at lyntv.org to watch any show anytime on your computer, tablet, or phone. I'm Mukala Kabongo. Have a great day and happy Easter.